We're episode 79, aren't we?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 79. 79. We're on the grind all the time.
10 episodes ago, we did 69.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's, time
Time
waits.
flies and stays the same. And
it's both. It's actually both.
Yeah.
There is no definitive
It changes. And
sometimes because this is one of the longest Januaries.
Hey.
And
Pause.
the
And
thing
January's
is,
are long. January.
yes,
pause,
because
January.
it goes up to whatever 31st.
And it's winter for us, so it's.
But
you know, the winter doesn't bother. I love your rings. The winter doesn't bother me as much.
I wear it all the time. Thanks.
no.
No, I know, but today, maybe because I'm looking at.
It's because you're wearing the aviations. I know.
No, but as you guys know,
Everything looks different in aviation.
No, as you guys know, and I can say it on a podcast because time is elapsed. I was robbed, so I lost a lot of my rings. So I'm in the process of trying to repurchase. So I'm looking. I'm like, ooh.
Sometimes it's a gruesome process, but it's I guess it also makes you realize that you are blessed.
And by the way, when I say robbed, I don't want you to think that somebody pulled up on me and took my chain. Like,
Make sure that
my home was broken into. I wasn't home.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem as if I was home. Like, I don't want to tempt nobody.
That's
No,
why
I know.
you gotta
If
say
I was
it
home, I wouldn't have been hard body either. I would have definitely said, "Yo, just take it." But like, it's not like I saw y'all. You
It
know,
was a home robbery.
Yeah.
That's different than I got robbed.
my home was burgled. Is that how it's
Burglary.
burgled?
Yeah.
Burglary.
Yes, that would.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That would be the way. But
That's what's up to a home burglary. Not
no, but you know what? But in your situation, to go to that quickly, to be able and to be in a position to be able to get things that you lost is not a common thing. So that speaks to still that you're still blessed no matter what negativity comes your way.
Yeah.
That there's something that you can rise above it and still be, flush, still be, in good spirits. You know?
Look, I try and make a joke about everything. Life
Right.
is too serious. God is too good. Every difficulty is an opportunity for a lesson. A lesson is an opportunity to learn from that the next time.
Right.
True.
So I just stay in that mentality.
Absolutely.
At all times.
Which is it's healthy. It's a healthy way. It's difficult. Obviously, it's easier said than done. People like to oversimplify or say, just do it. Just come on, just do it. But like you said, we are
Just do
right.
it, Nike.
We are. You said we're 79, right?
Yeah.
79 all the time.
Shouts out to the new CEO of Nike, by the way.
79.
Well, no, he's gonna try and he had his hands in the Just Do It campaign, so he's gonna try and bring them back to former glory.
They definitely need help.
Yeah. Big business is such an interesting thing.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Speaking of big business, because we are going to talk about some musical things.
Yeah.
The top one that really piqued my interest was in the shuffle of this whole Drake situation vis-a-vis Kendrick. It's so funny because everything kind of ties into it in a way, but it's the Spotify announcement of their new multi-year deal with
Who? I missed
Universal Music.
Right there.
Whoa.
There it is. Why
So the partnership will expand monetization opportunities with super premium subscriptions tiers, like early music access, high res audio, which some of the others
I've already done,
and artist Q&As. It also establishes a direct publishing license between Spotify and UMG.
Yeah.
Now, this is very wordy and very robust, because when you think about the music industry, because we always talk about anyone who follows music, whether you're a musician or just a consumer of music, and you remember looking at CDs or you like to look at the Spotify to see what labels or whatever, you are looking at Universal Music, Warner, and Sony. Between those three, that is the music industry. However, because Universal's music publishing arm is so big, because I believe that they ended up buying the ATV catalog from Sony vis-a-vis the Michael Jackson situation, and because of what's his name, the run that runs Universal, Lucien Grange, because his son runs Atlantic now, which is on the Warner side, and Atlantic is one of the biggest labels on that side. Between that, Universal is almost the whole music industry. Like, let's not mince words, because if you say 10 artists right now, 80%, 8 of them are on Universal in some way.
Yeah.
Weeknd, who's just dropped an album, is Universal.
Yeah.
Drake, Kendrick, Like every and then if they're not, if they're on some offshoot of some, you know, some Sony, some Epic, something or some Warner, but Warner's kind of thinning out. But anyway, my point is that this encompasses so much of the music industry, and this kind of, you know, closes the gap of the separatedness that they try to pretend that does exist, and it kind of monopolizes it in a way that hasn't been directly this way in our face. Because one of the old rumors is that these streaming companies, all the labels are secretly, they've invested in them. They have like equity in them. Mm-hmm. But now this is no. This isn't like a secret thing. This is right out here in the open. And it looks like if you're signed to these guys, you're going to be doing things that maybe you didn't ask to do. Like for Q&As, like you got to give higher tier audio, like the publishing, no matter what, goes straight through. Like it's, and some people have argued.
It's in the contract somehow, because you got to think when an actor, it's not the same. Mm-hmm. When an actor signs up to do a movie, the press part of it is in the contract.
Which is where all that debacle with
Kevin Hart and Monique. Well, Monique
yes.
The press part. So there's what Universal is obviously going to do is they're going to encompass some of the existing required press.
Well, yes.
Press and others. Mm-hmm. Other related.
And I can't imagine they sign a deal like this thinking that they're going to have a fight on their hands.
Yeah, because that would be weird.
And if they do have a fight on their hands with the larger artist, the middle of the pack and lower range artists that are just going to do it to survive are going to enhance the experience, and it's going to cause, if you think about it, it's going to cause Spotify to be able to increase their price. That's what's going to happen right after this.
Wait, hasn't it already happened? No.
More.
That was Netflix.
Yeah. Oh no, I saw an alert on Netflix the other day. I didn't understand what they were saying. Because you know when you they talk about like tech, it's sticky, right?
Yeah.
Your brain kind of always remembers what it was when you started.
Yeah.
So when I started when Netflix was $9.99.
Yeah, $9.99.
I don't know if it was just me.
Okay.
Granted, I got some people, my mom is like, so
yes.
I saw where it says on this day my price is going to go up to $36, 35 something. Mm-hmm. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is it because he has somebody using the account? I think
I have one person not in the home in the account.
So you get charged for that person on top of that account, because it should be 20. It should be 20 something dollars.
Yeah, no.
So if it's 30 something, they added another person, another house.
The other part is that they're going to be distributing the music videos as well in the US. So that's for Spotify. I'm not talking about
to watch them on the Spotify app?
Yeah, they're going to be built into it.
Yeah, but I mean,
no one cares about. Yeah. No, it's not normal.
No, but I mean, like the whole music videos. No.
Yes,
but
that's what they're saying.
I understand it, but it's not like it's not going to be on YouTube.
Oh no! Oh, no. YouTube is too big of a giant. You'd be stupid to not put.
You can't stop YouTube.
The question is, what if something's in a contract? Like, not only do we get to be on Spotify first, but if you signed a bum contract that gives them a certain,
because even the
amount of days before
podcasters who signed exclusives with Spotify got out of that now.
Okay, but that's because their contracts eventually ended.
Yeah, but it's just not a negotiation point anybody would give away. What you just said is true. YouTube is too big.
It's too big.
But if you think about it this way, put yourself in this understanding. Anybody that's signed to these labels,
are Spotify going to compete with YouTube playlists? Like, sometimes you go on YouTube and there's run the music, and Spotify's going to try and take that market share. Wow, but they're going to take the house party market share.
But understand what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying. If you are signed to any label, you're not uploading your stuff to YouTube. They are. Universal.
I'll be real. When I'm at a house party, if I'm doing a kickback or whatever, Spotify has the thing where you can merge the music like 5 seconds to run up.
Sure.
Bro, I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, yo, my Spotify playlist sound like a DJ's in the spot. I'm not gonna lie. If they bring that over to the video side of things,
that's what I'm saying. And the Spotify app is on the TV, and then and it's just going like that.
Yeah, that's not the thing.
You're not using YouTube the same way.
Well, they did a whole Weekend concert on Spotify the other day. I was looking at it or something like that.
Was it on Spotify?
The Weekend, Abel?
Wait, you talking about the one in Brazil?
I don't know where it was.
It was on Spotify?
Brother, it looked like it was it was like a Weekend and Friends on Spotify, and it was like on the page for a little bit. I remember, bro, it was a 1.5 hour show. I didn't finish it.
Oh, wow, I missed it.
Of one of his shows.
He's saying physically watching.
Bro, okay.
And it was Spotify, because I know they've done one with Amazon.
Bro,
yes,
I know they've done one with.
But wait, on the Amazon app?
It was. I went onto my Spotify page,
Prime,
and I would have been scrolling, and then it said, "Tune in now for the Weekend and Friends" or something like that.
That's crazy.
Show, and it was a whole hour and a half.
That's crazy. That's wild.
I typed in Weekend and Friends. I don't know why Weekend and Bernie's came up, but and also Weekends plus
Billions
Friends.
Billions Club Live with
when
The
they
Weeknd.
celebrated everybody that reached 1 billion
Yes.
streams. Okay.
Oh, that.
But brother,
But I didn't know it was on
don't
Spotify.
know that. Like that's not
No,
crazy.
no, I
no, but-
didn't know it was on Spotify. Like
Yeah.
to watch. Like,
Yeah, bro. Look,
Yeah.
it's actually on here.
and is it on Weekend's page, for example?
Well, to find it again now, what I did is I looked for The Weeknd and it was on here
Yeah.
on Spotify.
Right.
So this is
I go to The Weeknd, it goes, it says his popular right under artist picked. His artist pick is the Billion Club Live with The Weeknd.
So I think the Billions Club is this series that they're doing celebrating the artists that either
Billion
reach
streams?
a certain amount of billion. Because I don't think it's just if you reach 1 billion, you get to be on it. But yeah. Okay, so this was in December. Okay, Spotify presents Billions Club Live with The Weeknd. So their first ever Billions Club. For any song to rack up 1 billion is a lot, whatever. And Billboard Club is an artist that has 25 and counting, I think. Or The Weeknd has 25 and counting. So I don't know if that's going to be what the tier is going to be to be able to get this show, but he has 25 songs with 1 billion streams is
That's crazy.
it's kind of nuts.
That's
actually.
Weeknd?
Yes. And
Yo, I've never
it's-
seen Weekend dressed like this in a long time. Pause.
Like normal.
Yeah, like a fitted, like a trucker hat and
Yeah.
a vest with gloves.
Toronto.
Yeah, like
I can tell you why, because
look at Ricky. Yo, shout out Ricky.
Yeah, shout out Ricky.
Ricky, my brother.
that?
You know Ricky. Ricky Lewis, the drummer.
Yeah.
His run,
He's been with
his
him.
weekend run
He's
is
been with him
ending
for so
soon.
long. Who's
Sorry?
No, the Weekend's run as The Weeknd is coming
Yeah,
to an
he's
end.
gonna
So you're
he's gonna
start
change
to
his
see
name.
him-
He's gonna be Abel. He's gonna be
Really? He's coming off The Weeknd. He's gonna be able soon.
Well,
He's gonna at least move from Monday to Tuesday or something like that. That's
he won't
what I
be
would've
Weekend. He's
assumed.
gonna go in a different.
Because
Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
did that. A lot of people did.
yeah. They're making it sound like he's retiring.
It's really
but
crazy to
not.
think how long these guys have been making music.
I mean, it's not about. No, it's not. It's
It
not
is.
really
In terms
that.
of, in terms of when I
tapped
think
in.
about it, I think about the artists that I've seen come and go
Yeah.
in the time that I've been consistently hearing The Weeknd.
Can I give you guys? Hold on. While you guys say that, can I give you a rundown of all his songs that made it to the Billions Club? It's a quick
interesting
list.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here. So
Daft Punk.
Pray for Me with Kendrick Lamar. Popular with Playboy Cardi and Madonna, which is interesting because
No,
that's a newer one, and
that
that
sh-
shows
that show helped it.
right.
I liked it.
Moth to a Flame. With
Bro, first of all, moment of silence from
yeah.
out there. That song slaps.
Yo, it's so good, right?
That song slaps.
It's
so perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
Oh
it's
my
nuts.
gosh.
It's nuts.
No, Abel. Listen,
It's nuts.
Oh.
And you know what song reminds me of that? Funny enough, is the Thessaloniki remix that we got dropping. That's out now, actually. It gives me those kind of vibes. Yeah, because
This house, you told me this.
Yeah, but
it's like that deep house.
it changed.
sort of jungle house influence.
It actually changed. And shout out Fan to Stam. He
Shout out Fan.
He took the skeleton. What I did and said, all right, here's how we're
Hold my beer.
gonna do this. Here's how we're gonna do this.
said,
And
"Hold
he
my beer."
rejigged the shit. And it.
Oh,
and
this is your shit right here.
as producer to
Styles.
producer, it's sometimes
It's my because you guys know I love me some
It's
good
the-
jungle
it's
house.
the- it's the-
And there
I
you go.
love me a good jungle house.
yeah.
Francis Mercier, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my bag. I
Yeah.
went to the
No,
Kygo
for sure.
concert the other day.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
Where was
Where
that?
was that?
The Kygo concert was at Scotiabank. Oh,
Wait, who? But wait,
As the leader?
Wait. But
His
who else did he
headliner.
have with him?
Zed was his
Okay.
Was
His-
his
okay.
Opener?
his warm up. There was
Yes.
a woman I'm so sorry, because I had missed her.
Something gold?
No, Victoria something. Show started at 7.
Victoria Justice?
Doors opened at 6. Show started at 7. Kygo came on at 9. Tore it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tore it up. Tore it up.
Wow. That's crazy.
With the lights,
Yeah. No,
That's what's up.
those
Tore it
DJs,
up.
they have a robust.
Tore it up.
Is it Joseph? No. Kygo music. No, someone else. No, anyway, but anyway, let me do this list
Yeah,
quickly.
sorry, go ahead.
Because some of these are interesting. The Lost in the Fire one, which is one of where he teamed up with that Gestelfen producer. Love that record. Die for You with Ariana Grande.
Of course.
This one is interesting. This is one of the biggest remixes ever in the world in life of remixes. Or Nah with Ty Dolla $ign and Wiz Khalifa.
A billion streams?
A billion streams, bro.
Wow.
Because when that song was out,
What is he, number 2 on
so
Spotify
many
now?
people were
Or?
playing that. It was such a big,
Wow.
and
yeah.
he was
3.
Or no.
Yes.
Yes, he's number 2 on Spotify.
There you go.
overall.
Who's number 1?
Well, we're gonna talk about it because that's gonna lead into the next.
You know.
It's gonna lead into the next. So hold that thought right there. After Hours, Heartless, Often,
course.
another song with Gistal Fine. I Was Never There. Reminder. Stargirl interlude with Lana Del Rey. That's why he loves her.
Wow.
Another song from that soundtrack. One of the girls. I don't think I heard this one. Creepin' by Metro Boomin and 21 Savage. So, shout out Enya, Who Gets Money, Wyclef, Lauryn Hill and Diddy. And Mario, my bad.
True Oz.
What a web of samples for that Creepin' song. Save Your Tears, Ariana Grande remix.
Wow.
Earned It, 50 Shades of Grey.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, yeah.
I feel it coming.
Yeah, that's
He did
that
I Feel It Coming?
Daft Punk.
Yes.
He did.
Of course.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's
That's one of my favorite songs.
That's one of his best songs.
Yeah.
Ever.
Can't Feel My Face.
I'm still waiting for the song that I'm waiting for. There's a song that I think is his best record.
Okay, hold on.
That should be
Feel
a
It
billion
Coming.
plus.
Can't Feel My Face. Hold on. Next. Call Out My Name.
Yeah.
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 Save Your Tears for
Oh, yeah,
another day
100%.
is next.
Wow.
The Hills.
There we go. That's what all I need.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I need.
Wait. You thought all those were going to be in that one, was it?
This
That's
probably
not
has
for sure.
more than $1 billion. Because this
Yeah.
probably has like 3.
That's been there.
Oh, no, because that's the record that made me...
Yeah. Be like, okay.
Oh, my
Yes,
goodness.
that this guy's like the guy.
Oh, my God. Bro, I had that on repeat for like... Have you ever had a song on repeat for an hour?
Yes,
By
absolutely.
accident?
Yes, I have.
On purpose.
Oh, on purpose, yeah.
No, but I didn't put
But
it on...
yes.
It's just like... It was here and I'll bring that back.
Yeah.
I'll bring that
Run that
back.
shit back. Yeah.
Stop what I do and bring that back.
Yeah. Die For You. Starboy with Daft Punk, of course.
Of course.
And the number 1 most streamed song of all time, Blinding Lights. So that is all the songs that he's got.
What a career.
Yo,
And it's not over.
So well, as The Weeknd, it's over.
Well, The Weeknd is over.
But it's so, and he's dropping this week.
Where does he
dropped this
fall?
week.
I mean, he's long enough now that we can talk about it. Where does he fall in the pantheon?
Pantheon of what?
That alternative R&B
Can
artist.
I say this before you answer, Oshawn?
Yeah.
He owns all his masters, and I just found out about this
No, that's
because
special.
How do you get a deal like that?
apparently, and this is what really fucked me up.
No, that's special.
He never gave them up. Meaning,
From the
what-
beginning.
From
the jump.
the beginning, because he's so quiet about this part of the
You
business.
don't shy.
Because he's with selling them niggas and whatever, and he doesn't say.
Wow.
No one is going around speaking about what his deal is.
Yeah.
But apparently, he never put them on the table for these niggas, like ever. Because by the time he came.
Because where did he signed first for what, Atlantic? Am I crazy?
No, I think it was always with Universal, I believe. But what happened is because he was so big independently, apparently he toured almost, I don't know if he toured the world or he did so much touring before he signed that to them, they knew how big he was already.
Hearing this, does this fuel, does you understand the early fuel of Drake's frustration? Because I don't believe The Weeknd goes into any major multi-billion-dollar record label keeping his masters if he couldn't also say, I just came off tour with Drake.
Oh, because that was the tour that he did with Drake.
Yeah.
So what? Okay, so with that in mind, what is your question? Like Drake's frustration with The Weeknd not signing with him?
Bro, I got you. Like, okay, you didn't sign directly with me. That's fine. I got you a great, working with me got you a great deal.
Mm-hmm. There's an argument.
There's a level of reverence I think you might owe me.
And you know what? A perfect example.
Am I wrong for that?
I'll give you an example of why he could say that.
Fair enough.
Is because
Like if I'm Drake and I'm obviously he didn't do it. Mm-hmm. If I'm Drake, I would have signed you to something where I'm holding a bit of your money maybe for life. Because my surplus, yes, you hit, and there's a lot of people I've tried to work with that they didn't become that. But if I'm Drake and I see this guy doing that, he's number 2 to my number 1. I want some of that money.
No, I understand. But here's the thing, because the argument's going to be is you didn't help me with the music, so fuck you. That's one. But Drake's argument can stand because there's an example of where that did happen. Akon and Lady Gaga. Akon was, because he found her or brought her to fame when she signed, it went through him.
He had a bit of money. Does he still get a bit of her money now?
Yes. Well, maybe when her deal is done, whenever, because I don't know what kind of monstrous deal that she had.
Maybe it's been done. But he was at time getting it.
Even when he stopped making music with her, like when there was no a red wine and all that, like he was still technically because of the deal. So maybe you're right. Maybe that's the kind of thing that Drake would have wanted, for example.
I do think Weeknd went to the label by himself. He didn't go through Drake for anything.
Well, they were offering. Because what happens is a bidding
Drake wanted
war.
to sign him.
A bidding war.
But
happens,
my logic
right?
is if I'm Drake and I say, hey, I want to sign you.
Yes, as you should.
Okay, and the guy counters and says, yeah, but I don't want to be on an imprint.
Which is a valid argument.
I feel like Drake could come back and say, yeah, I got to be on the paper, bro. I did a lot.
Of course he could.
And I feel like Weeknd said no.
I don't know if he said no. Maybe I don't know if he said no, but the deal just didn't go that way. Like I don't.
Yeah, you talking about from the beginning?
Yeah,
early. But I'm just
talking about 2011 now.
Yeah, but that's also a time where this Drake reposting your stuff saying I'm listening to this guy is deliberate and on purpose and for a reason, and we're from the same city. Like okay,
and that whole
who's the guy who found Drake?
Jay Prince
is Jay Prince on Drake's paperwork? You think?
To this day?
Oh my God, that's such a good question.
Today?
Is he on it? Okay, and if he fell off, when did he fall off his paperwork?
Oh my God.
At the end of...
You know what? Honestly, these are good questions.
Bro, from Jay Prince, I kind of want a bit of that money, son.
Know this, though. He's on his paperwork, but I don't know if he's on his paperwork.
Yeah.
Like, he has been compensated.
Handsomely?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
It's enough for him to still stand by him all these years later.
If Jay Prince got $10 million, and Drake is a proper billionaire, made multiple billions of dollars for the record business, is Jay Prince right to say, bro, I think I need to see more than $10 million?
No.
What?
No, not at all.
You're not right to say that, but you can say it. You can be wrong.
You
can
be
be
feels
loud
like
and
giving
wrong.
it, but no, he doesn't.
Considering who Drake was at the time, and Jay Prince says, I'm going to bring your music to Lil Wayne. How much is that worth for you? Right now, somebody hits you up online right now.
It's not. It's not infinity.
Who's the biggest artist?
It's not infinity.
Who's the biggest artist?
It's not
who's
forever.
the biggest
It's not
artist in the world that
perpetuity.
you think would love your music and could take you to the next level? At the time, it was definitely Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was the hottest.
I don't know
rapper
who
in
is
the
right
world.
now anymore.
There isn't that person. But let's say somebody
And that's
says,
the thing. That's another thing that we won't talk about.
let's say somebody says, yo, I'm gonna bring you directly. Yo, let's just not play with it. I'm gonna bring you directly to Drake.
Okay.
I'm bringing you directly to Drake. Drake likes your music and you're on. How much percent do you owe that guy? Or that girl? Whoever does it.
Not my life.
Do you owe him a percent? You owe him a finder's fee? What do you owe him?
Is it in perpetuity?
It has to be.
No, it does not.
No, it
Are you crazy?
No, it does not need to. Why does it? Wait.
Why does it have to be?
Because you're making music forever. I'm happy you hit.
You don't know if I'm making music forever. That isn't a fair assessment. So you better.
Yeah, so that if you don't want me to make my money, stop making music. I won't bother you. But every single time you make $1, some of that dollar is mine.
So okay, are you talking about a random Joe Blow connecting?
Who's Jay Prince to you? He's not a random Joe Blow to me.
No,
because
he runs Simpson, and he's Rap A Lot Records. They
right then. So that guy.
But I don't know what legal papers they have put in place for that situation of connecting. All I know is Jay Prince's son,
It depends. Yeah,
Jazz Prince, is the one that put the music in front of Lil Wayne. But I don't know what that translates to from a business standpoint.
I don't think
with
Jazz,
them.
Even if Jazz did that for free, because let's assume he hears him, he likes me. Yo, I'm gonna put you in front of.
That is what happened.
But yeah, but Jazz hit him and said, "Bro, but if this
he played the music for Wayne, and Wayne ignored it first.
He ignored it.
Yes.
The moment Wayne says, "Yo, who's this nigga? Send him to me."
Yes.
Jazz calls Drake and says, "Yo, he wants you to come, but here's the thing: if he likes it and we hit, what are we doing?
I need some of that.
What are we doing?"
Oh man!
In my mind,
I don't know.
That's a percentage deal. That's not a give me a finder's fee deal. I don't want a bit of your advance. No, because it's gonna sound greedy if I say I want a bit of your advance. I just gotta say, yo, if you hit, I want to win with you. If you don't hit, I'm not taking no money out your pocket. So it is a percentage deal, in my opinion.
But I don't know what that percentage looks like because I've never seen his name on anything ever. But maybe it's like a 1-2% in perpetuity or half a percent.
I mean, it
just
could be
of
that.
everything always. But
It could be that.
Because he's happy with Drake. He's never turned on Drake, that family.
There could be a certain timeline on it. It could be 5 years. It could be 3 albums. It could be like what
maybe threshold.
Like you know what I mean? Like if I've made you your money and more by whatever album 4, 5, 6,
then
so
you don't get that deals in perpetuity.
But
oh no,
but I think there's a loyalty thing though. I think he would. Let's say he did have it and it was like 5 years, 5 albums.
Yeah.
I see Drake still breaking him up like every so often, like here's another. We got a bone. Like here's this, here that. Because Drake seems like he's that kind of guy.
I know that we respect. You know this in this room. We respect musicians. We respect artists. I always have one eye on the business side of it, and I think you know what.
And that's
and you know this. Artists sometimes make the worst people to do business with.
Yes,
it's like betting on a horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I put up the money for the. We saw it with, right?
Yeah.
We saw it with that.
The spatial.
There was a person behind that, putting up money for videos, money for travel, money for studio time, money for money for photo shoots.
Yes.
If that guy hits,
Yes.
I understand that guy wanting his pound of flesh, and I do want it in perpetuity.
Or
because I could have missed.
But hold on. But there's two. But there in that situation,
yes.
there's two options.
Yeah.
In perpetuity, or let's find out how much I helped you do that, and I can make you whole.
Bro, you would,
especially if it's specific and you're
But
looking
there's-
at
I-
it.
whole. No, you're an invest. How you make whole on an investment?
yeah,
I want my sugar.
No, it's not
But
whole.
what if
I'm
you
not
don't want to work with them anymore? And it
Can't.
says now you no. The investor person.
Can't.
No.
No,
You're not hearing
no,
what
no,
I'm
I
saying.
am,
If the
'cause
investor person wants to move on from this situation.
because I got you to the point where you could even come to me and say you want to work with somebody else. You can't cut me out.
No, but
Like,
No,
let's
he's,
say- let's
he's
say I'm
saying
gonna-
he's saying if the investor wants to not do it.
He would never. No, I'm gonna tell you something. As an investor, they'll never cut that deal because if you ever hit, I want my money back.
but you're not seeing. But I'm saying if the deal is to make me whole about what I invested.
So let's say I invest. Okay, let's say I like you as an artist. I invest.
Let's do it.
$3 million.
He loves me, niggas.
Your career. I
Okay.
invest $3 million
Yeah.
on your first run
Boom.
of projects.
Okay, yeah.
You turn $30 million.
30 million. Yeah.
You owe me, let's call it 10%.
Yeah. Okay.
10% of that 30.
Of
You owe me 10% of whatever you make.
Okay.
Based off of my $3 million investment.
Okay.
So you owe me 10%, and I say, hey, you owe me 10% for 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't think you're really going to do $30 million in the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
So,
just a
wow,
or
you
like
just ran into one.
But say
Yeah.
you ran into which
Okay.
happens in the music industry.
So you recoup my $3 million.
Boom.
And do I give you that or do I? In this
No, you got
scenario-
it.
It comes out of
Okay.
it.
It came out of it, yeah.
You generate 30, I'm a debt. You owe the $3 million debt.
And
I'm
you-
paid off.
He got
And
it.
you feel good about yourself.
He's clean.
You pay another manager, You now in your pocket as the artist have, let's call it 25 million.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna come to me to reinvest because you have 25 million. You're gonna cut your own deals. You're gonna have other investors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait.
No, because say that part. Don't speed past that part.
No, because you might cut your own deals. You want other investors. Because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, my $3 million is really
Jump-started
as
it.
good as I can do.
Are you sure?
You're now a $25 million artist.
Yeah.
You might need somebody to put up 10, 15, $20 million.
because you're assuming that more is needed to build upon.
More is always needed. Money
No, I
always
know,
needs
but
more
it's
money.
about the amount.
Yeah.
Against what you have.
So now that the moment that you broke in, and we know that on your album that only had a $3 million investment, you could turn $30 million.
Yes.
Somebody in the music business is going to look and say, yo,
And
if we
say-
put 30 behind this guy, that's 300.
Or
Yes.
or
Or
take the
something.
gamble. Or take the
Yeah, if you're
All
looking at straight a 1-to-1, yeah.
As a $3 million guy,
Investor, yes.
I need some of that 300 as well.
Okay.
Even though the lion's share of that came from the $30 million investment. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's say after that, you keep going.
Yes.
Bro, you got there because of me. I need money on my money. Even though you're not hitting me up for more money.
Okay.
I think it depends.
And as an investor, I never say, you know what, man?
I was about to say.
I'm gonna say no to these
I know what
shit.
he's going to say. I know what he's going to say. So say it. 'Cause go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you're going to say because I think I know what you're going to say.
I don't know if you. Well, I think.
I'll tell you what it is for me.
I think it depends on the person.
Pardon?
I think it depends on.
I
the
think
person.
it's two things.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person. Like the relationship that you have with I think the relationship that you have with that investor.
Yeah.
If you have a close relationship with them,
Yeah.
or you're really cool with them, I think you would give up that. Like you would do that.
I also,
Compared to somebody who my friend dad introduced me to Tom, who had some money. I don't really know him, but he's
'cause here's
you know what I mean? Because I would want to get in,
Again,
get out, get what he. You know what I mean?
I'm basing what I'm saying as well, guys. And I just want you guys to keep this in mind.
Yeah.
On tech investment.
I know, but it's
Peter
not.
Thiel gave Mark
not the same.
Zuckerberg $500,000.
Okay.
I don't even think it was 500. I think it was 100 grand.
Okay.
To get a percentage of Facebook. They have to create an evaluation.
Okay.
When Mark hit a level,
Yes.
and had to go do a re-raise,
Yes.
yeah.
Peter couldn't re-raise him at the numbers
At the number he-
because he had to go to market.
Yes,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Bro, I need 100 million of these.
And you don't have.
And we scale. Okay?
Yeah.
Facebook is however many $1 billion worth now.
Yeah.
Peter Thiel still owns a piece. And he's
Okay.
never gone to market and said, you know what, man, you haven't hit me up for money in a long time. He says to him, you were not allowed to even get through the door with those guys without my 500 grand.
Absolutely.
I want my pound of flesh for
But
life.
that's
Yeah, but that's something that
And
you
if you
have
ever
to,
want me out, buy
yeah.
my shares. Buy me out. And it's probably not for sale.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think that, but I do think that is
Music
different.
is the same way. Why is it different? As a musician, you're a tech company.
No, I know, but
You're a product.
I know, but
I've invested.
But I feel like Peter
As long as
Thiel-
the product is generating revenue, I want my money.
I feel like Peter Thiel made that part of it known, though. Like, I don't think
That's how investments work. I don't have to tell you that my investment doesn't expire.
you have to.
What?
You have to describe.
I
the
don't
terms.
have to tell you that my investment doesn't expire.
You need.
But
to
why wouldn't you?
I put up money. As long as it's generating money, I want my money.
No,
But
but
you
why
need
wouldn't
to
that even be a
express-
conversation? Yeah, go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. When you're saying it depends who it is. Using
need to
our
express
example,
terms.
you got to break off that $3 million guy as long as you're doing this. And if you ever don't want that to be the case, you better buy it from me.
I almost agree fully. No, because I feel like there's a guy. I feel like there's a person. There's a situation where I wouldn't do that with somebody or at least I would present it with them, and they might not.
If you got $3 million from
Because
anybody,
here's the
right there, you're taking
thing:
a deal.
are you investing in my music, or are you letting me borrow money to do something?
I've invested because if you went bust, you wouldn't know me. So that's an investment.
Okay, so but
But
so
you
that,
see, but that's
has to be
where
presented.
the difference is.
No, it's not a difference.
It is
Because Drake
not.
wouldn't have owed Jay Prince nothing if he went bust. That's the
But
risk.
we don't even know how much Jay Prince even gave to him.
don't-
We don't know.
No, but we do know what it would have worked to Drake at the time.
We know what.
The introduction to Lil
That it
Wayne
was worth
to
something.
Drake is worth probably $3 million, $5 million to him at the time.
But now you're
because
putting
Drake was
a
a guy that
value
had
on
money.
something.
Drake was a guy that spent
I mean-
a few $100,000. He did the Replacement Girl video with Trey Songz. Got on 106
That cost
apart.
money. That cost
all
money.
that-
That cost
Drake
money.
was already a guy putting money in his career,
Yes,
and a
yes.
guy came to him with something that he could not buy.
Big more money.
So we know
connections.
what he
Which is
values.
American- which is American
and
market
connections,
share.
which you have to. That has to.
Bro, that's
that has to
worth
cost
something. I'm on
something.
your paperwork for that.
But
So he's not just a guy with $3 million. He's a guy with $3 million in relationships,
Who has a
which
label.
makes it bigger
but
than.
it's the same- okay.
and different.
It is
But
in
it's
music.
it's a similar concept because
It's similar, but not
a
one
lot,
to
a
one
lot
comparison.
a lot of these smaller record labels, it's a bunch of guys that have contacts, but they're not the money guys. They go to private equity and say, "Hey, will you back us? We have contacts to make this money sing." Okay, that guy may not come to you, but he goes to the head of the record label and says, "Hey, I see 7 of our guys doing good, and you told me to put $3 million into this record label. Where's my money?"
Right.
And the record label is never ever going to be allowed to say, "Well, we let him go because honor." That guy's going to say, "No, that artist, that asset is still making money.
So
Where is my money?"
So here's my 2 things that I will say, because in you saying that, my 2 questions is, how much money does Kendrick Lamar owe in perpetuity to TDE, even though he has his own imprint? 1. And 2, how much money does Lecrae give to the person who gave him $5,000 to start their label? Because I just read his story recently where he's talking about somebody gave, because they had nothing, and that's what started. So I need to know, was that one of those things where it's just passed? And for the Kendrick question, is it, here, you've made us so much money that you don't owe us, or is it you always owe us the 1-2% in perpetuity, even in your new imprint?
I would argue
that matters.
I would argue. I don't know what.
2 different
I would argue
situations.
that Kendrick on TDE probably owes them 20%. Let's call it. What would it be? You guys know music. You guys know management. You guys know those numbers more than me.
For the labels.
But they make it
For the label, what's the label gonna get back on?
They make it sound like he has the best deal humanly possible with them.
Some labels will take 15 to 30%.
Okay.
Maybe even more.
Let's split the difference. So
And
let's say
more. I would say
Sometimes
more.
it's
Some of them do take a lot more.
sometimes they
No, I
take
know.
half of everything.
Yeah, no matter what.
Sometimes they take
80%.
75.
Yeah.
So let's say he has a good. Let's say he
But
has
let's say he has a
30%.
good. He has a good one. Let's say
Let's
he
say
has
he
a
has
good
20.
one.
Let's say
Yeah, let's give him
Kendrick owes
20.
TDE 20% while I'm on you. Pause.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through my own imprint,
Yes.
bro. I really only believe TDE says fine. Get it down to 3.
So you still think they want, but it's just less.
Bro,
it's
I want
just less.
forever.
Yeah.
I want forever.
Because we put
So
you
you
in
don't
this
believe
situation.
that
You
these
wouldn't be
guys
here
might
without
say,
me. I would not be here without you.
So you don't believe these guys look at him and say,
You literally
helped
brought
us
us
so
out of
much
the primordial ooze.
I look at
that
I think that the
I'll
same way.
I'll let you actually be
What?
free
Ticket.
fully.
What,
You don't think anybody's out there like that?
bro? How am I gonna eat?
With
They have
SZA
SZA.
and
How
everybody
am
else.
I? No.
SZA,
No.
Doechii,
Yeah, this is the problem I have with
Schoolboy
Sean.
Q.
Niggas sometimes.
And-
because we don't know.
We don't know. I'm just going off what I look on the screen.
I dead hit on a Kendrick. I dead hit on a SZA. There's a graveyard of TDE artists. I've lost
not
money.
graveyard.
Whoa.
right.
It's not a graveyard.
That's
and I'll
not a
tell you why.
graveyard. Schoolboy did shit.
J-Rock
J-Rock started everything
I
going.
bet you any money they did not recoup on Schoolboy.
No, they did.
What?
Who they didn't
Oxymoron?
recoup on? Who they didn't recoup
It's called
on
Oxymoron.
is Absol and Reason.
Wait, we don't know how much
and-
money you put into. Wait,
Oh,
wait.
you can kind of tell.
Time out.
With the
What
video
are we doing?
production, with the rotation. And nonetheless, you're not going to tell
Well,
me.
other artists are supposed to feed other artists the success of a certain
Yeah,
artist, just
that's
like in a
just-
movie
that's
house,
just-
a certain
Well,
movie.
oh, okay, I like how he said that. because you help keep the lights on, right? So you see the same way I look at you and say, wow, thank you. You brought TDE to another level.
Yes.
It's the same way you should look at me and say, thank you.
For bringing me to another
You brought
level.
me to another level.
Agreed.
Okay.
But I stayed there.
So,
I gave you
guess
another
what?
album. I gave you another album.
Yeah, at
and then I
30
gave you another
yes,
album.
at
And then I'm like,
20%.
and then I'm like, and I gave you features, and I do this,
Yeah.
that, and I did the
I'll do everything you ask
And
of
now
me.
I want to leave, and
And
they're
now
like,
you're
and
still
they're saying,
Kendrick
okay,
Lamar.
because a lot of labels don't let artists leave. So
Yeah.
this one let this artist leave, right?
Yeah.
And still have a relationship
For
with all
money.
these guys. No,
Well, I
it
know-
could
well,
be.
it
It
has
could have
to be
been
for
a.
money.
Yeah, it could have been. But
You're a
we're
wrestling-
talking
you
about
know what?
forever.
You're a wrestling fan.
Yes.
You are a wrestling fan.
The Rock owns all those names
Listen
now.
to
Though.
me
The wrestling
now.
doesn't get those names.
Okay, but
Those-
listen to me.
Okay, go ahead.
You remember The Rock said I had to negotiate for my name back.
Yes.
The Rock
He
only
said he owns 100%.
Now.
when they put him
Trivelle-
on the board.
I know.
He had to become a partial owner.
I know, no, but you're,
He had to come with some real bread.
he had to become someone else.
Bro,
He
even
had to-
John
yeah.
Cena. John Cena says, I came into the WWE at a time where people were using their real names. The man didn't say they gave it to me. The man said the WWE was very favorable on the deals that I was cutting for movies.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't, bro, John
But-
Cena,
but a Rock-
I own that.
Okay, and WWE was taking money from Rock from movies
For years.
But then there came a time where they don't take money from the Rock from movies.
When you came on the board and reinvested in the business.
Well,
I
we-
think
but
I
we-
think
we're
I
The Rock
speculating.
got his name when he joined
we
the
are
board.
speculating.
The
No,
Rock
I agree
told
with
us-
that.
The Rock
Yes.
told
He
us,
did, he did.
hey, I got my name back when he was sitting beside who? Ari Emanuel, WME.
And he said, I got all these names.
owner.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I have my name.
I got all
Bro,
yeah.
I want you to know this. That cost him something.
Oh, I believe that.
Because it's a business deal.
Yeah.
So, hey, Kendrick, if you want out, and you don't want to have to give us the 3%,
Yes.
what do you got? What are you giving us?
I think so. I
It
could
can't
believe
just
that.
be- It can't just be my years of service.
No.
You
but
better
that's not
cut
what he
me
said. That's the-
a
but-
goddamn check.
Maybe
Or
his
maybe
deal.
it's-
Maybe his deal is this because Kendrick, I know, costs like $400,000-$500,000 to do features. So maybe it's that when SZA needs a feature, when
we
they
need you to
the-
put her on tour,
the
she's there.
Christmas,
When
the
you need-
Christmas
when I need to
performance
this-
thing for TDE, like he doesn't get to sever ties with TDE completely because that's
Exactly.
the difference.
Yeah, that's
he's
what-
in good.
Remember we
standing
talked about that.
with it. Yes, with his prior label. So
Remember
maybe
we said that?
that's the
We
trade.
said we've never seen an artist leave a label
And it's cool.
and be so cool with the label
I assume
and they
it's because the label's still getting money.
But how
But
much
then why
is it
does
for
he-
Kendrick to do it in good faith and be happy about it, and not begrudging?
yeah.
told you,
Where
I think
other others get other artists are grudging.
Bro, I think they brought it down to a favorable. Yeah, run us like 3%. Just out of respect.
I can
How
see
much
it.
money is
I
Kendrick
can
turning
see
a
it.
month? Kendrick's probably being honestly realistic in his
30
height-
million maybe a month.
a month? No, Kendrick annually is probably doing what? Like realistically, let's be honest. Like in an off year.
Oh, and off year, like not
Like,
like
you're gonna
this,
do a
not
weighted
this
average.
crazy,
Not a
this
crazy year
not
he's
this
doing.
crazy year. He's just,
Okay, because that's what I'm basing.
A
it on.
weighted average of Kendrick Lamar's annual take 50 to 60 million.
Oh, after cuts, percentages, and this and that and the third.
You think they're making that much money?
because you're saying him. Because remember the label. Yes, the label is. It's just mean his take home, like him taking.
What's Kendrick's take?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
I'd have to really look at it. I want to give a real number.
I mean, he has a
real-
million. He has
I'm using
speech.
like art like
He has $1 million crown of thorns on his head now. So you
I'm using
like that?
No. I'm using athlete numbers, right? So let's
Okay.
assume he's as well paid
Jalen
as the
Hurts?
highest. Yeah, so 65 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's assume he's doing 60 million.
Okay.
now. That's his take home. And there's expenses in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's assume that. Okay, now run me at 60 to 65 million dollars. Let's say let's say that's what he was generating. Let's do something
This is with him without a label, without his own
Okay, so
imprint.
at 60 to 65 million dollars with the label, let's say he had to throw back 15.
Okay.
Okay, to get his own.
No, he just had to throw
Just
back 15.
for-
That
for
was
the-
his
for the
label.
fees,
take.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So you have to throw back 15. Hey man, I've generated 65. The label takes their percentage. They're taking 15.
Okay.
Okay. I do believe that he says, hey, I want to go do my own thing. Do I think that he walks at the label, says, okay, drop the number down to 3 million a year then? And you could be on your own, but we got to see something.
I can see it.
And
It's
that's
not.
not
That's,
the
yeah,
no,
that's
Because
not
like Kendrick, he's like, bro, I'm still doing
improbable.
65.
I'm 100%. But I could.
Kendrick,
But
I'm
I
going
could.
from 50 to
I'll give you this.
62.
It might even be 1%.
Yeah.
It might be because they're now
they're
not
that
for
cool.
because they're that cool, like them,
Yeah.
like this family.
And
Remember
they're
his dad,
still finding
right? His
ways
dad
to make money together.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, I'll take 1%, but if I need you,
but I need you.
don't want to
yeah,
get your
no,
fee.
yeah.
We got to do this.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, we need.
I think he has to do everything on the love for them always.
Yeah, like
Without-
yeah.
like,
I can
it
see.
doesn't
I can
get-
see that.
Yeah, but it's interesting because these
I just-
kind of
I
numbers.
agree
I
with
just
you.
don't see an investor ever walking away from an asset that has won because
That-
as an investor,
because
you
it
know
doesn't
how
make
many
any
assets
sense.
don't win.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But that's why he was asking the difference between investing and or it's giving a long-term borrow.
Yes, because some people don't
like a long-term borrow. Like it's
some people
whatever.
say, yo, I need the money back. I don't give a fuck what happens to you.
You can
I need the
you can
money
take
back.
90 years or whatever.
That's an investment deal. An investment deal could be, look, I'm going to invest this money into you, right? $5 million.
Yeah.
I want back 50% of whatever you make until I make back my $5 million, then I'll drop it down to 10%. That 10% stays there forever.
But that's a negotiation. That right there sounds like an investment. So it's about.
But all artists that get money are being invested.
So let me ask this question. Let me hold on. Let me break the fourth wall. Your investment in what you're trying to do with us.
Yeah.
What would that look like in this?
Oh shit!
No, because I need to know the difference so I can understand.
We're trying to learn.
Yeah. Okay. When you say what are the options in your mind? Because in my mind, there's only one type of investment.
Well, and that's important to know.
So there's a type of
Teach us. You're the teacher.
There's a type of investment that's structured where it's enough for you to grow and generate revenue, and that revenue would be large enough that what I want to recoup at a reasonable rate to offset the risk of my investment isn't undercutting your opportunity to continue to generate more revenue.
Okay.
What do you call that?
All the numbers depend on one another, right? So if somebody says, hey, I need $10 million.
Yeah.
Okay, at $10 million, a reasonable rate of return, especially in the music industry that has such a short burst, I got to see my money back in 3 years.
Right.
So at $10 million, we at least have to be having a conversation where we're assuming that $10 million is going to help you generate 10 to 15 a year because I need to be able to claw back 5.
Right.
That's what that number would look like. Because within 3 years, 2 to 3 years, I have to be able to say, hey, look, I got back my 10 million. Now I'm just on gravy. Once I'm just on gravy, sure, I'll drop my percentages.
Okay.
I can see 2, I can see 3. But the risk of the music business, it's not like real estate. The risk of the music, you could be hot for 3 years. I want my money back.
True.
Because in 3 years, maximize and capitalize maybe at the best. Okay, cool. But for the rest of your life, on the basis of that hot run you had with the $10 million
you want
investment,
to be able to still,
you'll be able to go get $100,000 checks, $200,000 checks,
$50,000,
Now,
whatever.
they may not be big to the $10 million investment,
in
but
one
I'm sure
go.
you're very, very happy about the fact that you can go do a club appearance for $100 grand,
because
$200
of
grand, $300 grand, because of
what happened at the ground level.
All right, then. Now, my question to you is this. If you get to the point where, hey, it didn't really go and you're not doing the $1 million, $2 million, but you're only doing the $100,000 features, $500,000 features, am I allowed to still want some of that money?
Oh, if you were making a certain amount per feature and then it went down?
Yeah. I think I'm still allowed to want some of that money.
Because your argument is because you put stuff on the ground floor. So
that makes sense.
No, it's not. That's why it's percentage.
That's why I was about to say it has to be a percentage. Yeah, it has to be a percentage.
I want $5 million and you're generating
like,
that doesn't make sense. But a percentage
of what you have, 3%,
what's actually coming
whatever
in.
percent of 100 grand, 50 grand, 90 grand, 200.
Because the goal is the goal of an investor is not just to make your money back. You want to make your money back as quickly as possible. But it's an investment. You want profit.
I guess if you're talking about a true investor, because some people are doing it, but it's not really investment by definition. But because if you put money into anything, you just blanket call it an investment.
Well, no, I think the music business, like the tech business, for example, we invested in tech. Somebody asked me the other day, how'd your tech investments go? We have a couple businesses that I think are still, shout out Hudson.
Yeah.
So outside of Hudson, I'm going to say this specifically because Hudson's still in the public eye. Outside of Hudson, 0 for 7.
Okay.
0 for 7.
Right.
I hit up one of the companies.
So 1 for 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hit up one of the companies the other day. Hey, we made an investment. You said you had plans like this. Can we see some of that money back? You guys said no. You just got to wait for new investors to come in.
And they've all said that, or just they're speaking of one?
One specifically.
Oh, no, I'm telling you about the conversation one specifically. 0 for 7 means some of them are just closed now. Some of them just didn't hit.
Right.
Bro, the money's just gone.
So and in that,
so for that reason,
for them,
yeah,
because they're not artists or whatever. So for them, as an investor, you look at it as how do you get your money back out of that? It's just whatever they decide to ever pick up, then it will continue. It will recontinue, like.
No, because if that CEO goes out and creates a brand new business, I've invested in the business.
So if it fails and that CEO goes and creates another business,
you're not connected to it.
I'm not connected to that. I invested in the business, not the CEO. That's different. But in the artist game,
in music, there's no way to do. Yeah, there's no way to do that. You don't get away from that. Really.
If you ever hit, I want my money.
Yeah,
because if you don't hit, I can't come to you for my money.
Well, it's great because
okay. But some people, everyone doesn't look at it like that. Some people still want their money.
That's what an investment is. If you don't hit, I'm out. Which means that if you hit, I better be in.
I need to be in. Oh wow, that was good.
Yeah, get it?
Whoa.
Yo, I better be in.
Oh wow,
I like
That's
it.
a hit. Wow, that was good. That was.
Don't worry. Just to let me. We're
Bro, because it's people. The stuff that people say. I mean,
Yeah.
in the business world,
Yeah.
world. All this.
one thing people will see one thing, they assume it impacts the other. They assume it impacts the other. They assume it impacts the other,
but it doesn't.
and it doesn't. One win, bro. Especially in investing, yo, you gotta rinse your wins. It's not like going to a day job and you get a paycheck every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think about Warren Buffett, Bill Ackman, or even think about the music business.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a lot more duds than wins.
100%.
So when you get a win,
You
and
gotta-
you live knowing, bro,
Yeah,
it's a lot more duds than
We gotta.
You
Stick.
cannot just let that go because you like the guy.
Yeah.
I get that.
And if they do that, then you got to find out why. Like, what do they have on this person?
Look, okay,
And is their
let me
percentage-
give you another example.
Yeah.
Forget the record label. Think of the unique investor that invested in Lord.
Okay.
Lord became the largest artist in the world for a year.
Yeah.
But it's just so eclectic.
More than a year, but I hear you.
It's just so eclectic and in her own world
Yeah.
that she probably didn't like that. No, let's be real.
I mean,
The investor is probably saying, "What are you talking about?"
if it was outside of just a label,
And she's
strictly.
like, "No, I think I'm going to be obscure." Now, Lord is probably still doing gigs for a few $100,000. I'm telling you right now.
Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, let me check her
The
fucking
investor
page.
still wants some of his money because he's going to say, "You could have been it,
Oh wow. Okay. Well, she released something in.
and you're obscure."
Oh, she's still out here.
She jumped on Things album. Charlie XCX's album.
Oh yeah, she's going. She's.
brought-
Oh,
she
no,
has
she's still
to-
doing, but she's not.
she's
I
going.
know. No, she. No,
But people
Or-
make
or-
bread without. It's like it's.
or the money behind
royalties.
Trinidad James.
Yeah.
Did they recoup?
Yes, they recouped.
After Bruno Mars came into play,
They recouped.
After Bruno Mars sampled,
I promise you they recouped.
It's not 24K Magic. Yeah, 24K. What's the one that interpolated all of Trinidad James music? Fuck, it's not 24K Magic. It's the other one. This hit that ice cold, but is that? Wait.
isn't that-
Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk.
You up? Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk samples, interpolates Trinidad James, which is why he's able to live and thrive. Speaking of
And
Bruno
now he's
Mars,
coming,
yeah.
and he's working on his own stuff with that money that's coming.
Yeah,
Yo,
absolutely.
Lord is still 20.9 million monthly listeners.
her music is
so her
still
money's
generating-
her music, her
is being-
catalog,
her music is being
and that's the
synced.
thing about catalog, guys.
What's her label deal? Because
the
I
question.
remember when I discovered Lord, there was another woman.
And the Lord.
What's so sad. Me and my sister were sitting down. We used to watch, we used to go through YouTube to look for obscure artists. I came across Lord's Royals song before it would hit. And then there was another woman who had another song. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I can't remember
It's
her name. Obviously she never
not
hit.
not London Gramner and not she's a British chick, right?
No, it was a black woman.
Oh, okay.
And I remember telling my
Indiari.
sister, "Oh, I like this record more."
Don't do this.
I said, "This other song is kind of weird. I like this other girl's song more."
Yeah.
And my sister's like, "Yeah, me too, but let's see."
Let's see how the people feel.
Bro, it was like a week and a half later. I was like, "What the
popping.
hell is going on here?"
Right.
I still have to say this. Lord was, I don't want, look, nobody's ever out of nowhere. Let's not disrespect an artist's hustle and work. Nobody's ever out of nowhere.
You
At all.
can't.
It's
20.9
never out of nowhere.
monthly in 2025 right now, bro.
Lord was revealed to the world with the biggest song in the world. That is a unique process.
Well, by the time you listen to it, by the time you heard of it, because you don't know where it was permeating before.
But I say the same thing with Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller had a song that was cool on SoundCloud. When it got re-released, it was the largest song in the space. Bryson Tiller got introduced to us with the hottest song of the moment.
Yeah.
Usually when that's the case, the label's taking a pretty good lion's share of your money.
Yeah, especially up front. Which ties in, which I know we joked about the Leangelo Ball thing last
Oh,
week.
he almost
but
signed to OVO. Yeah, OVO would have had a certain.
who almost signed to
OVO would have had a certain. Imagine OVO had
Leangelo?
No, imagine OVO had Weeknd and it had Bryson Tiller like today
Oh.
into today like those two.
It would have been like
As
the
part of-
trap soul R&B
OVO would-
Renaissance label, like
It's crazy.
like the LVRN, but like doing the numbers,
It's interesting
like the
stuff.
heavy numbers. Yeah, no, most definitely.
But what were you saying about
Bruno Mars?
Tweaker?
Yeah. Oh no, what I was saying with Leangelo is that the label came in and is helping it get from that space of internet sensation to actually putting money in his pocket and getting
Literal
on radio
viral,
placements and-
viral record.
Yeah, because at some point in time, a label's got to come in and put the rest of the feet, like the rest of the rest of the way.
Does it have to?
You can do like what
I don't think he had to.
No, but they're saying that it would never have gotten to that point if he didn't go and sign that multi-million.
I don't believe that.
Def Jam, because
My
he's
two
not
brothers,
going to do the
my two
halftime
brothers,
show.
my two brothers are in NBA. Everybody and their mama in sports was singing that record before.
But
that
it still
that stuff
takes
happened.
an organization to take those moments and monetize it into something to present to doing the halftime show in NFL or whatever else he has, or the song being
that one
serviced to
definitely
all
for
radio.
sure.
So a label is just the
Oh,
one
they could have
doing
put that
all this
money,
stuff.
but they could have put. He could have serviced that. They have the
He's
money.
not doing it himself though.
They have the that family has the money to
I
service
know,
that
but
record.
you need a label to do it, or you need to do what Macklemore did, which is
What did
say-
Russ tell you?
No. Or what Russ does, which is go and find out what services the labels use and go and pay them. But
he started
he's
to do
not,
that.
But Leandro's not doing that.
I know, but
which is why he signed a Def Jam deal.
Exactly.
Which is why the song is everywhere.
Exactly.
That's my point. If you don't want to go do the work and find out how much it costs behind the scenes, then give it to somebody who can.
That's
and
true.
get on
And
late night and this and that and the third.
And they're gonna take a lot of your. Even though they said they report was
that he's in a favorable deal.
He's in a favorable deal, but what is that?
Who knows? But what I was saying, because we were talking about Bruno Mars a little bit, is that Bruno Mars
he's
has
number
now
one.
hit. Yes, he's
On
hit
Spotify.
a number that no one has ever hit. Check your Spotify, see what it is. This number that he's hit is the highest any artist has ever hit in the history of Spotify, like ever. Is it 150 or is it 140 something?
149.2.
So I think it's one. I think it's
So that's
150 or
150.
150.
That's 150.
It's the highest that any artist has ever reached in the history. And he said, "Thank you guys for this opportunity. You know, with hallmarks like this, I'll be out of debt in no time." Because it's the play on words that that he's been in debt as to why he's that Vegas debt thing, and like his deal is just
Why does he have so
structured
much?
Because he's
On
found a
Spotify,
way.
what is the person? Because who has the number one on Apple? If we would ever give
Apple
out
won't give us the information.
I know. I wish they would just tell us and
probably
don't give us the information.
It's probably Drake.
Just tell us, because I just want to know if it translate over. It's just a Spotify thing, or is it actually on all streaming? It's Bruno.
But why do you think it would be that different? Like,
I don't know. This is something just
Hold on, Bruno's number one.
yes,
Yes.
at 140.
He's
50.
reached the highest that any artist has ever reached on Spotify in the history of Spotify.
No one's ever had that number.
So this is a big. It's a big deal, and you like.
And
look
Weeknd's number 2. He's number 1. And I think
And-
Taylor's 3.
Yeah, Taylor would be number 3 if
She's always hovers around there.
But it's interesting because he kind of used that. Because did you guys hear the Sexy Red collaboration that he did?
Taylor's 8.
Oh, she bumped.
She went down.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess she thought
Who the F is number 3?
releasing all those albums was gonna do it. But
Who the heck is number 3?
no,
I'm trying to find it. But
who's hot? Type Bad Bunny. He just released an album.
Oh wait, could be him.
I bet he's like 10th or some shit or some random shit.
Did you listen to Bad Bunny's
He's 6th.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I
that
was kind of right.
Album's fire.
Very fine.
Album's
Yeah, I
fire.
didn't hear it
Yeah,
yet, but,
he's number 6. So who the hell's number 3? And Rihanna's 7th. Still.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out ASAP.
Yeah, I
that
didn't
is
want
a-
to go there yet,
that
but
is-
we'll go there. But yeah,
that
so
is an interesting
So let me just close off
scenario
the Bruno
right now.
the Bruno story. Yeah, he did a song with Sexy Red, which is, and this should let you know kind of what formula certain people use, because if you listen to the song, it sounds like the Mustard era-esque type of production, but a little beefed up, maybe something that you would have heard on Kendrick Lamar's GNX or whatever. But Bruno Mars knows how to go back in time, because if you think about the Mustard sound, right, that really took off in what, like 2015, maybe, if you think about that. So
Yeah.
Bruno, it's 2025 now, right? So he literally went 10 years in reverse and got the sound and freshened it up, which is, he kind of was doing that with his funk and his new jack and all these things. He just kept going in the past. So you gotta respect it, because no one else has figured out a way to do it with at least taste, or at least good, because he's part of a writing group called the Smithingtons, and they've written a lot of records for a lot of people. So he has that songwriting DNA within him, which is why he will never go away. That's why he writes good music. I don't know what to tell you. He might not be the greatest vocalist or the greatest dancer, but by God, he can do
hate that term too.
He can do
Who
those
makes the
things.
slaps?
And then that's what it is. Make a slap and have 80% of those talents. I'll take that any day of the week. But ASAP.
Oh,
ASAP?
just to give you the list, number 3 number 3 is Billie Eilish.
Okay. Yes.
Number 4 is Lady Gaga. And number 5 is Coldplay.
Coldplay's doing 4 back-to-back shows here when that Rogers
4
Stadium, or 5 of them or something.
Yeah,
It's
4 or
like-
5 back-to-back here.
I need to be there. I need to see them. I need to
see Coldplay.
I
Can we make a group chat?
I need to see Fix You perform by 50,000 people. See the streets running down
When
your
is it?
face.
It's an outdoor thing though.
It's when that Rogers, that
The
new
Rogers,
Rogers
that they invested
stadium
in?
that they're making.
What?
Yeah,
You didn't, wait. Yo, you are one. Yo, he's a sick nigga. This is one sick nigga.
No, but
that's
Yo,
crazy.
the thing is, I'm a great conduit for the audience, right? Because somebody in the audience is like, what?
Yes,
I know.
no,
Like
for
what?
sure.
Rogers?
Yes,
What? Isn't
it's
there already a Rogers? No.
Yeah,
I mean
it's-
there is, but
Fuck. When is it going to be?
I think it's in this spring, summer.
What?
Yeah. Yes, it is. It is.
I want you to know, like, just 3 things in a row. For Coldplay, they do these like executive boxes where they serve food and alcohol and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, for any concert,
Okay.
that's a must.
Okay.
Right? Because especially if it's outside, I got a man like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it would be outside, wouldn't
It's
it?
a new venue.
2, it also allows us to get a larger group together.
That's true.
Yeah.
3,
3.
when they perform "Fix You,"
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna be a crying mess on the floor.
That's what I'm saying. That's a bro.
I'll give you
a crying mess on the floor.
I'll give Fix You, The Scientist,
Yes. Clocks is my
and
shit.
Clocks.
Does Yellow get you going?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh my God. Those 4. Actually, even dun.
The one that Drake sampled.
And then they go.
I used to rule
The world. Oh my God.
Yo.
I might. Damn. Them white boys. Yep. Them white boys is good,
Yo,
man.
you guys
Them
never
white
heard-
boy can
Hold on,
do it.
before I tell you the
Bro, they
dates,
have
you guys never
records
heard their
that
latest
do
album, did you?
dangerous stuff.
You guys never heard their latest album.
Might have
did
heard
you?
one song from it.
Yo,
I've
there's
heard
a
some.
song-
I'm gonna listen to it.
There's a song that I repeated maybe 100 times.
That's
That's what
I hate.
I'm
when I
not even,
find
and
a
I'll
song.
tell you what it's called.
Wait,
The song.
Wait,
is
which album are
actually
you talking
called, Moon Music.
Oh, Mood.
The song is called. It's
Oh yeah, wait. I mean,
Rainbow.
oh yeah, I heard.
It's the one
Yeah,
with the fucking
yo,
rainbow.
I've never even seen.
And
Yo,
it's
have you
called
ever seen that before? Have you ever seen that before? I've never seen that.
An actual rain.
Yo, that they put an emoji, they put a picture as the song title. I've never seen it before in my life. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Can you imagine convincing our distro to be like, yo, I need
They
the
would-
song
they would
title
kick us off
to be
before
an
the-
emoji? No, you can only have letters. What about them?
And you know what they did? So
Wow,
that
that's crazy.
so that
incredible.
that rainbow song is 6 minutes and 9 seconds. And on the re-release that they did,
Oh, I had
they
ours.
cut it to 4 minutes and 21 seconds, and that is called Angel Song. These guys sampled Maya Angelou on this shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna check that.
I played the song 100 times, and it
I
helps
gotta
me
check-
fall asleep. So
I gotta check that. The
and
Rainbow.
in closing on the Coldplay section, July 7th, July 8th,
Summertime.
July
Oh,
11th,
it's dead
July
Summer.
12th.
Oh, it's hot.
back to back.
And shout out Ira Star because she will be an opening on that.
Oh yeah, we
We
gotta go.
We throwing a boat party.
Yeah, we gotta go.
No,
Enough.
no, for real.
We're in this.
No, for real.
We're in this podcast. You know what I mean? And maybe we'll have teach everyone the podcast out there. That'd be great.
Teach what?
Teach the people out there that we have a podcast on.
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing that people need to know is that Toronto summer pound for pound is one of the best in the world.
They know that,
Yeah, I think they
and
know
people.
that
A lot
now.
of people know that.
If they didn't know, they know now.
And
They've been knowing that.
Coldplay is just an addition to what's already going to be popping off in the city at them times. You get me? So
Oh, I see. I say he's giving a little teaser.
it's going to be.
He's giving the heads up. No, I feel him. I did feel him.
At the end of the, we just got to get everything right. But at the end of the first quarter, we're going to start posting things that's going to, we got
It's gonna get people
We'll
moving.
let people
What
know
if
that
Floyd
we're
used to say?
not playing anymore.
It's a lifestyle. Because things are coming into shape nicely here.
They're coming into shape.
Oh God.
Oh, they come into shape. Oh, that's
I like how that
Yo,
sounds.
things come into shape. I mean,
wait.
yo, that's when niggas feel great.
Shouts out to losing friends. I've lost so many friends over these past 2 years.
Man, me three. I'm with
Bro,
you.
if you don't lose friends,
when you're in a difficult, especially in business, when you're in a difficult moment, and it's a business, so business is risk. Business is you
1,000%.
risk, I risk. That's what business is.
Yeah, we're all risking.
When people take business risk and they try and make it your fault,
which is
or
easy
when they
to
take
do.
their decisions and they try and blame you, or they try and assassinate your character, or it's very easy to lose friends.
Absolutely, because the real them emerges.
I lost a lot of them, man.
It's crazy, bro.
I lost a lot.
I was talking to my dad about it.
crazy,
Over the past 2.5 years, 3 years in total, the amount of friends I've lost,
That's it, gone.
bro, staggering.
Like they never fucking existed.
But bro, are those friends?
Staggering.
Are those friends?
No,
And
they
I think
were
that makes
friends.
No, I don't know,
man.
because
These are
friends
people.
sometimes is only what can you do for me.
Sorry, I'm
if
learning-
You can't do
yeah,
for
we're-
me now. Now you're not my friend.
I've
anymore. I don't
learned.
like you.
I've learned that I thought we were friends. Is my point. Like I thought we was friends. I
We
thought
talked about the friendship song last time.
Yeah,
right?
thought we was friends, and now sitting back, looking
That's
back,
what friends are for.
look at the messages, look at the emails, look at the DMs, look at the texts, look at certain things, and you're like, wow, really? Like, it's my fault. Everything.
Once you can't do for
Everything's
people
my
what you're
fault.
able to do before, financial support, just
Emotional, financial-
Brother, it's not that,
As soon
it's
as
like-
it changes, you see
Something
people,
didn't go the way you thought it would, so it's my fault.
performance impacting people's perception of your character is a crazy thing.
There you go.
because performance changes every day.
Performance impact, and that's why I understand why certain people talk the way they talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes-
oh, yeah. Oh, you mean people at the top?
I just
Yeah,
understand
that
why
are-
people talk the way that they talk.
because they know. I've seen it. I've seen niggas
Bro,
fold.
I've seen the ugly, bro. I've seen the ugly side of humanity. I've seen the beautiful. I've seen the beautiful. No. I've seen
sounds like a Batman movie.
No, I've seen a very beautiful side. There's beauty in people.
Yes.
It's just so few and far between that I can't even believe it when I see it.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why it makes it that much more. Like it means more.
Right.
I was born in darkness.
Bro, it's crazy to think about. So for me,
Yeah.
friends like yourself, like who've known me years of you know what I'm saying?
Gone through.
It's
Seen-
such a powerful thing to go through fire with somebody and say, yo, how did this person respond when I had to say no?
Yeah.
How'd they respond when I had to say not yet? How'd they respond when I had to say not yet longer than the time they originally assumed I'd have to be saying not yet?
1000%.
You're preaching.
Those are some crazy things to realize.
Leave my soul alone.
And man,
Your soul.
I'm telling you, I think that's
out.
by design.
Shout out to the real ones.
Yo, shouts out to the graveyard beat. No, I'm
think
shouting out
it's
the ones
by
that are
design.
gone. Yo, shouts
No,
out to
yeah,
the
for
graveyard
sure.
of friends.
Oh, them too. Oh yeah, no.
Because
I would have anything to write about.
they people, yo, you know
And
one
she
thing-
will remain nameless.
Let me tell you something.
What's her name?
And to close this section, what I want to say is I think that, and this is something I've learned about human beings, family, friends, romantic, whatever. People have this unreasonable expectation of others. Things that they don't, things that
They wouldn't do for others?
They wouldn't do for others that they expect to be done for them.
me say something.
They expect things that don't even make sense to happen because they want it to happen.
that when
And
they're
they
in that
don't-
position, they won't even do
I
it.
want you to know something that I've come to discover. I'm gonna leave you with this.
Don't leave it.
I'm gonna leave you with this. The people who expect too much of others
Yeah,
are those that have refused to expect anything from
Of
themselves.
themselves.
and that's sick.
That's what makes
Sick.
it
Outrageous. That's what it is.
Fucking
Because
outrageous.
what you're putting on me is what you refuse to put on yourself.
At all.
That's why it's
because
on me.
even if you had a piece of that respect
It
for
makes no-
yourself,
it makes no
you would
sense.
never, you would understand.
Makes
that,
no sense.
It's madness.
we can't, there's so many things we can't control, and people think you can control it because of this perception of how they view things and how they view reality. So they think people are just so unreasonable with time. Like, people think, okay, if you were there for someone all these different times and now you can't because something has happened, they now think you're a terrible person. You are now
You're
this,
a liar.
this evil. Everything that
you
you've
knew
done.
this would happen.
It's
You
unreasonable.
know what I've been through.
It's unreasonable. It's a very people are just unreasonable by nature, and it's unfortunate. But
Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like if I could tell people what was going wrong with my life, but I can't. Because
you can't. No, you can't. And even if you
so
did,
then what? They can use it against you in
just
some
so I could,
other
like,
capacity?
Bro, when I look at people complaining, I'm like, bro, what does that feel like for you? Because I can't, bro. Bro, I be hearing stories. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I wish I could tell you mine back, but like, I know it just
would
wouldn't
piss
help
your
in this
pants.
moment.
No,
Like,
it wouldn't.
you know?
No, it would help in a way of scale, but everyone's scale is different anyway. So
suppose.
someone's world crashing and your world crashing is two different things, but it's world crashing.
Be successful.
You know? But hey,
I said this in a video the other day that to be successful, you need unconditional love, unconditional disapproval, and unconditional why. No,
and unconditional
why?
Unconditional why.
Yes.
Yes. Like a vision statement that's beyond even what you want to achieve. Something deep about yourself.
That's the only way you can get. That's the only way you can keep going.
Unconditional love, because you got to know that you can't make a mistake big enough that no one will love you. So you got it allows you to take risk.
Yes.
Unconditional disapproval, because you got to know what it's like to try your best and be told no.
Yeah.
And whether it be a person or a thing.
Yes.
There's that. I know who mine is. There's that person that, bro, I gave it my best.
Yeah.
And they would say no. And you need that because it'll make you fearless. You'll know what it's like to be broken. You come back. You know it doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
Because that's the one right there.
Don't do this to me.
Try your absolute best.
And still.
Because you know most people, that's what people struggle with. People struggle with trying their best.
I know.
Because they know in their heart that
if I try my best and lose.
Oh! Fuck! Sorry.
I don't yell on this podcast. I'm sorry.
You know what that would hurt? Yeah, I get it, but I get that part.
You know how many times
try your best and lose?
You hadn't even tried to do the homework.
I know.
You hadn't even tried to
try on that test.
They start losing a game by 10. They start goofing around. I'm not even trying
anymore.
Because, bro, you know
because it feels better to your soul.
Because you know what I have to do if I realize that I gave it my best and I lost the same way?
I tried everything. I tried every way, shape, and form and failed.
And I lost. And there's a moment when you're losing,
I can't do better.
That you have to accept I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, it's starting to look. It's
like
looking that way.
You do that because you gotta believe you're gonna win unconditional love. But there's a moment in your head where you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose.
This is like, I'm on the path.
But you see, that's why. But think about it in sports. That's why if a team is blowing niggas out, you can see that they're not putting that much fight anymore, and that at least gives them that. You know those players that are like fighting hard.
Raptors always do that,
and they're losing.
Yep. Raptors
and you keep fighting hard, and the other team keeps dropping three after three, and you know I'm not being lazy on defense. I'm following my assignment, and he's killing me.
Yeah,
that's when niggas retire. Niggas stop shit.
Yeah,
it's like I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. It's
there's so many examples in life of that that I wish people could understand what that, bro. Like, I mean, to try your best and lose is a place you need to be.
I think that's how Buffalo Bills should feel. Like, you know, they try so hard.
I wanted to put Josh Allen on suicide watch,
bro.
Because, bro, I called my dad. I said, Dad, look at this guy. The guy does not look like he's going to be okay.
Trying so hard and losing.
Because I've done my absolute best, and I can't beat this guy. Josh Allen has lost to Patrick Mahomes 4 times.
But he beat him every time.
In the regular season.
See, that hurts.
But when it counts.
But when it counts. See, that hurts. That hurts more. See, I'd rather lose against you in the regular season and then in the playoffs. Because then it's like, whatever.
Bro, because then he starts thinking, what if I never go to a Super Bowl? Because you know that's what it's... What if I never go to a Super Bowl?
They don't play...
What if I never beat this guy?
Right.
What if my team changes? Yo, what if I get injured next year?
Yeah.
I had 4 chances at this guy. And what pisses me off if I'm Josh Allen, I've seen people beat him.
I've seen people beat him.
So it's not
this is the year, and this is the year for him to lose. Their team. This is the team. This. They had
a great record. But people kept saying they're winning games close. They're winning games close.
No, they were winning. They were winning games by refs. They were winning games by a lot of funny business. I'm not saying there was a lot of funny business this year.
Insane.
Improper. They won in every way possible. Like you can win in a game. It's like
insane, bro. That's why I mean, there's a couple speeches about it. I think about Star Wars. Thanos, bro. When he's talking, when Thanos gets introduced in Infinity War, and he goes, I know what it is to try and lose all the same. Like,
yo, that movie, it got that Infinity Wars, and then man.
Oh, yo, by the way, Oscars. Dune 2, not getting nominated for Best Director, but you nominated it for Best Picture. I don't know what's happening.
Which movie?
Dune 2.
Oh yeah. It got for Best Picture, but not Director?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is fine because they add in more pictures and direct, but it is one of the best 5 directed films. What are you guys talking about?
Dune 2 is incredible. You've never seen it yet?
Still no?
No.
Oh, he's sleeping on it. Dune is fucking incredible.
Do you remember when I told you about it? Remember when I told you about it? I said, brother, this is a perfect
No, the movie is incredible. I'm just so happy. There's a 3, and I think there's a 4 too. I think they have that.
Apparently,
and I watched it. Do you watch the show? The whatever the
on HBO.
Oh man.
What is it?
I haven't finished it quite.
Prophecy.
Prophecy. Okay, so it's like a series.
It's before times before.
Okay, prequel.
But it ties in very well.
Sorry, time out. Let's not bury the lead. I don't know how up on your TV you are.
I am. Wait, I'm not.
Paradise, starring Sterling.
I didn't start it. I told him. Wait. No. I know it's gonna be
the synopsis, please.
No, I knew it was gonna be crazy.
Because I heard it's insane.
I knew it was gonna be crazy.
Need to hear from
I didn't watch it yet. I'm starting it today.
I can't say anything about it.
I'm starting it today.
Oh my, okay, I'm watching. I'm gonna watch one
because you think you know. I don't want to.
How many episodes are out? Only 2.
3.
Oh shit, nigga. That's a good nice.
There's a twist at the end of episode 1
that says all right.
That made me stand up.
Okay, I'm watching. I'm checking one tonight. I don't give a fuck. The twist
at the end of episode 3 made me swear to myself. I was alone, and the curse word still had to come out.
Should I not even look at the synopsis? Should I just watch it blind? Because I don't want to.
I don't watch the synopsis.
I had seen the trailer.
I seen the trailer, but I don't remember it.
Watching the show, it's this happened. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then partway through the episode, you're like,
wait.
I mean, the trailer made it. So how are they showing me this already? What are they? By the time you get to the end of episode, what is going on?
I love shows like that, man.
Then you get to the end of episode 3,
and you start cussing. You start,
and you get mad that it's not a Netflix original, so the other episode is a fail.
Yeah. That's why I love Netflix. That's why I can't delete Netflix because of shit like that.
Because
I blew through the fucking
bro. I googled
what's the show. Hulu. Oh. Because you know they have the episodes. They're done. It's there.
They shot it.
It's there. It's done.
I wonder if there's a way. Because I know they released the press clips for the people to do reviews.
There's got to be.
It's out there.
No, it's got to be a way. Because if you go on Google, it will tell you when each episode is dropping.
Brother. So the last show that made me feel that way was Day of the Jackal.
Oh my!
But at least Day of the Jackal did 6 episodes or 5 when it first dropped.
Yeah. Did you watch Day of the Jackal yet?
Day of the Jackal.
Day of the Jackal, bro. Oh, so did you hear? 1,000% season 2. They said it was too successful.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's good.
But it wasn't planned. That was that was the only one. Yeah. They had to change the ending of the story so they can have a season 2. They're like,
I respect.
They're like, yeah, we
could
changed
kind of
shit.
tell by the way the scenes at the end. You could tell that it was a reshoot.
Yeah.
At first, you could tell it was supposed to be a closed loop.
No close.
And then they shot that scene at the end where he says, "I have something to take care of first." That's a reshoot, ladies and
hey, teach
that's
them.
a reshoot, ladies and gentlemen.
We changed
because
shit.
partway through, they're looking at the numbers. They called the producers, the actors, and they said, "Look here,
it's doing too good.
We're gonna have to change a couple of things."
You know, speaking about that, I just saw a clip yesterday or today. It was T.I. talking on a podcast, and he was talking about ATL, and he said how the ending of ATL wasn't that.
Oh.
The way that ATL ended was not that. The production company or the studio house gave them a certain how it was supposed to end.
Yeah.
They looked. All of them looked at it. Director, T.I., all of them. They looked at it and said, "This can't be it."
Yeah.
So they said, "So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell the." He says, "Don't do this, movie people." He said he told the studio we need to do some reshoots to fix some things, and they redid a whole different ending. Wow. A whole different re-ending. They brought it to the studio. Studio was pissed. They yelling. They doing all this. Like, how? You're lucky that we're even gonna. It's lucky that we even make $4 million in blah 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 blah. Yeah. And it made 14 in the first week. And I didn't even know ATL did that well in the first week.
I mean, I couldn't remember.
That's crazy.
It did 14 in the first week.
The thing I always remember about ATL is. T.I. has a little brother who gets like shot and killed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And like there's a voiceover I always remember where he goes, "My father told me to take care of my little brother. So I did." And I'm thinking that's terrible foreshadowing.
You want what's worse? You know what the ending was supposed to be? The ending was supposed to be him going to a skate competition and him winning. That was the ending. Yikes. And then they deviated that completely. Said nah. So
I respect that.
Reshoots also can mean we're making up a whole new thing, and don't worry about it. You'll see when it's done.
Speaking of movies, since we're on the movie and visuals, what I was telling you guys of
earlier,
the trailer
off camera,
the Michael B. Jordan
featuring Michael B. Jordan.
Shut
up Magazine Dreams as well.
Well, I was gonna say,
sorry.
No. So okay,
do your thing.
So the did you guys see the trailer?
Yeah, both.
I didn't see the trailer for.
I don't like
Magazine
scary movies,
Dreams,
so I might not watch Sinners. I don't want to lie.
I don't like
No,
scary
you gotta
movies
man
either,
up. You
but
gotta man up.
I
It's
feel
not-
like I gotta know what Michael B. doing, and with
Michael B. And you know what?
And my guy, the director, wasn't he him?
Ryan
Cougar.
Coogler.
I gotta support
Michael B.
Cougar.
Jordan, Delroy Lindo's in it.
Yes.
Yeah, come
Haley
on.
Siegfried is in
Like
it.
I'm not I'm like you. I'm not that either. But
But
this
it
is
took a while
forcing
to
me
get to the horror part in the
I don't.
previews.
It don't look like it's going to take a while to get to the horror part in the movie.
It doesn't.
You don't think so? No, but you got to
The man,
watch
said
this.
the man said the music is conjuring spirits.
Right. But that's such an important. Like it's good to see that kind of story being told and putting black people
If it's
in those
like what's
type
his
of
name, directors,
spaces.
his horrors. If it's like
It's not like that one. You're talking
Wait,
about
wait.
Malcolm? You talking about no, you're not
they
talking
have the
about
director. I mean, that makes this.
Us,
Them.
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 What's his
Jordan
name?
Peele.
Jordan
If,
Peele
if
type
it's
shit.
like Jordan
it looks
Peele-ish,
more horrific.
oh man, I'm scared. That might not.
I saw a woman with blood in her mouth. Be
Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
As a
We used to watch
vampire
wrestling.
saying, we're gonna kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, but vampires. We watched the Underworld.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bring myself.
I'm
But I
scared
gotta
too.
watch it. I'm gonna watch it. It looks.
Let
it
me.
looks
You
good.
watch it. You let me know if it's that Conjuring.
Okay. Okay.
Since I watched the
Yeah,
Conjuring
because
one
they're
time.
conjuring up the spirit.
yeah.
I already felt bad
watching.
watching the Conjuring 2 one time, and I didn't watch the Conjuring 1. Thank God.
But then yes, and shortly thereafter they released the one of the movie that we've been talking about,
years.
magazine.
Magazine Dreams
that had a standing ovation.
at Sundance. Won the jury prize.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about Magazine Dreams, just a backstory. Magazine Dreams was supposed to come out the
Oh my
same
God.
year that Ant-Man came out.
Fuck.
That was
That's
literally
like 3-4
gonna
years
be.
ago. Oh, wait, 3 years ago.
It was literally gonna be this guy's year. It was supposed to
Yes,
be,
yeah.
for those who remember, Creed came out,
Yeah.
Ant-Man came out.
Yeah.
Magazine Dreams was supposed to come out that December as his Oscar push.
Yes.
It was the year.
And
Yeah.
he did low key. He was in low key season 2.
Yes.
And that was supposed to expand into the Marvel. He's supposed to be
He's
the
gonna be the big bad
main,
Marvel.
the
Yeah.
main
Cutting checks all
bad
now.
guy in Marvel, and
Then-
bring everything back together.
Then a video.
Yeah.
And like, yeah,
Then a video.
dirty girl.
And obviously, look, he was charged with,
Yeah.
and he was convicted of that crime.
Was he
I believe he was
fully?
convicted
No,
of
but
something.
he got off
acquitted
certain.
of
He got acquitted of
something, yeah.
a few things, and
Well, check guys.
And there's video footage, and it's a toxic relationship, and it's
Yeah,
terrible,
yeah,
and
yes.
it cost the man
A lot of
his
things.
future with Marvel.
Yep.
I want you guys to understand
I hope
that
they
that
change
is a $20 million to $30 million check a year that guy just lost by not being in the Marvel
Correct.
situation.
And yet caused them to rethink their entire model of how they were going to tell storytelling for the next while.
I think he lost a sponsorship deal he had with the U.S. Army.
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
By the way, that was one of the greatest commercials I have ever seen in my entire life. Have you ever watched that commercial?
Yeah, brother.
Have you seen it? It's one of the greatest
It's
commercials I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And this movie
Shit.
Yeah.
got pulled. It was supposed to be distributed. The distributor dropped it.
Yeah.
Late last year.
Yep.
Third-party distributor said, "Okay, we'll
We
pick
taking
it.
it. We
We'll
taking
pick
it.
it up and we'll release it."
Yes.
I don't think it's a big one.
Briarcliff
Briarcliff picked it up,
Entertainment.
and they're going to drop it in March.
March.
Obviously, not the same as what would have been a big wide release
No.
coming out of Sundance,
But it's still theatrical.
but it's
according to
theatrical.
these.
They're going to give it a shot. Let's see.
I'm going to say this.
I shared the trailer with one of my friends just so you understand what the sentiment is.
yeah.
I'm not going to say what the ethnicity of my friend was, but a guy who loves movie. I
Oh,
shared
you
the trailer with one of my
got
friends.
acquitted for some of the main ones, but go ahead.
Shared it with one of my friends. The guy said, "Wow, I'm surprised. I didn't think he would ever act again."
I'm gonna say this. Can I ask you guys? Because
Why would
everyone's here spiritual of some.
Come on.
What if this magazine dreams thing was shot because it's actually supposed to be the thing that saves his career? Like, what if this is like because you know how sometimes you do a bunch of things
Time makes
and
everything.
then you do something and you don't really think much of it because you're like, because obviously that's not going to be the thing you think is going to bring in your bread and butter. You do that because it's a great story, because it's you know everything about it is sentimental, and you're like, I'm going to do it. There's great acting, but it's never going to be huge.
It's Taxi Driver. It's bodybuilder for Taxi Driver.
Okay.
Taxi Driver meets bodybuilding.
Right. So you
He's
have all
yoked
these
in it, by the
Marvel
way.
things and all these different things,
Yeah.
and then all of that falls to the wayside. What if this is the one thing? This is like the universe being like, you know what? God being like, you know what?
Yeah.
You wanted
This is we're gonna give you, because maybe you're not gonna have the career that you wanted, but this is gonna be the birth of, because I'll tell you this, people in this Donald Trump era presidency,
Yeah.
people will look at things differently. People will have a short-term memory if this thing does
you do
well,
well.
and,
Yeah.
and if it
If
really
yeah.
hits, money is all these people care about.
People got to watch it.
and
that's
you know
gonna
what?
be the
I
thing.
will be.
I'm
and-
gonna watch it, and I'm gonna be promoting people to watch it.
Look, I'm gonna do my part.
No, I don't
One thing
give
I'll
a-
say
no,
is,
I'm-
I'll be real.
because
I've
I'm not-
never
I'm-
seen Jonathan Majors not do well.
He's never not done
So I
well.
anticipate
I
going to
know,
watch
I
this and
know.
Watch
be
anything-
blown away by his work.
Bro.
But I need to feel something because he's a great actor. We know that. But if everything about it is hits, then that's gonna mean something
The
different for him
acting
going
he was
forward.
doing in fucking Loki had me like going, are you kidding? I'm like, yo, this show,
I know.
he's not,
I know.
I'm
I
like,
know.
he should
I
not
know.
be doing this
I know.
like this.
No, I get it.
Bro, the acting in Loki, but bro, the
Bro.
Ant-Man,
I
the
know,
acting
I
in
know.
Creed,
I
like
Creed.
I know.
And I feel like they were gonna do another Creed with him in it too. I don't know if I was a rumor, but I feel like
Right.
he was supposed to be in it again because he didn't die. His character, he
yeah,
was
but
still there.
Michael B can't take a chance on him again with Creed.
No, I'm saying if
Not
this didn't
with
happen,
that particular.
If
yeah,
that didn't
no.
happen, I feel like it was gonna
Because it would have been
continue.
a good. Oh god.
Because he should face him again. Didn't Rocky face another guy more than once in another movie? Like, didn't that not happen? Or
No, every movie was just.
It's
one,
always
he fought Apollo twice.
see, he could have been.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Apollo Creed.
There you go. All right. So here's what we'll do. Okay, we want to talk about the pastor thing quickly and and hit the ASAP thing. We'll do this in the next tiny time. Okay, so which one? Okay, do we continue with the music one because it's music?
ASAP is very easy.
Yeah, easy.
ASAP, you are too rich, too successful, and too famous
To do what?
to meet up with a homie from your clique with a strap on.
ASAP, really? Yeah.
But apparently, he usually has that on all the time. That the starter pistol. They said.
I feel you, but like, why take it out? I see the video where you took it out.
Yeah.
And then, first of all,
ASAP really goes on the stand and says that he said, I'll
was gonna
shoot you, pussy. And he said, do it then.
What's the reason?
apparently,
Does it have anything to do with Rihanna?
no. Apparently,
'Cause
what
I read
happened
something
is
about
somebody in the ASAP squad passed away.
Well, ASAP Yams you talking about or another person?
I don't know who it was.
Because that was
Because
long
Yams
time
was
ago.
years
No, but
ago.
it's somebody who died. Okay. Relly had heard that ASAP never paid for the man's funeral.
It's Yams.
Is it
'Cause he
Yams?
I think it's Yams, but he just didn't put
He
an
did, but he
exuberant
never knew
amount.
or something.
Or he didn't put an exuberant amount.
So then
But
Relly-
somebody else put a big amount for
So then
him.
Relly hit up ASAP like, yo, you changed. Da 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 da. How you gonna get over and not Ray? ASAP is cheese because ASAP was like, bro, I did put up money
'Cause he did,
So
yes.
they beefed for a period of time.
Got it.
In the time that they were away, Relly found out. Oh no, ASAP did pay, bro. You were going crazy.
Yes.
So then Relly says that he's in LA and ASAP hits him and is like, yo, you in LA?
Yeah.
And he at the moment Relly's like, yo, I'm happy to finally talk to him because we haven't spoken since they went left. And then ASAP said, yeah, cool, what hotel you at? And Relly said the way he said that, he gave him the wrong hotel.
So got him cheesed.
So then ASAP probably goes to the hotel.
He's cheesed.
He's
That guy's out there.
cheesed.
Because you're like, yo, you lied to me. Wasting my time over
So then
wherever.
time comes and they finally buck up in person.
Yes.
When they come to buck up in person, it's a shoving match.
Okay.
There's two other ASAP affiliates there that are just letting it go.
Yes.
Because like,
You
yo,
let your man them, yeah.
All right.
Do your thing.
I think 12 was there maybe.
they say that it gets to a point. So when you see the camera footage,
Yes, because I did see it, but I couldn't make.
Relly and ASAP go this way.
Yes,
this is
yes,
ASAP.
off
This is
camera.
Relly.
Yeah.
Relly and ASAP, they start tussling.
Yes.
They go this way.
Yeah.
You see the other members come try and split them up. Then they
then?
come back this way. When they come back this way,
That's when the nigga.
you see Relly. You see a man between ASAP, Rocky, and Relly.
Relly.
Yes.
And you do see Rocky with the stick in his hand.
Correct.
But then they come out of view.
That.
And there
Yes.
we go. And that's.
Relly says ASAP shot me.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Or he said he threatened to shoot. Oh, he said he actually
But
shot
Relly
him.
says he shot. He said he
Okay.
got his knuckles grazed.
Okay.
ASAP says, I didn't shoot him. The police went around the area,
Canvassing and checking for bullet
found
fragments.
no bullets, no shell casings. Went to ASAP's home in LA,
And?
looked, found weapons, all registered.
Okay.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
Relly finds out that the police had looked and found no shell casings. Went to look at the area himself,
And said he found it?
and then brought the shell casings to the police and said, I found the shell
Oh,
casings.
no, you can't do that. We know. Come on.
Okay.
So I get now with that
So
being
that's why
said,
ASAP never took the deal.
that's why he didn't take the deal.
Because
That makes
his lawyers is telling him.
Relly said he was the victim of a gunshot wound, did not report it for 3 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, we're not doing that.
So ASAP's like, yo, if I shot you,
Yeah. Why didn't
how come
you?
the police couldn't find the shell casings?
Yeah.
The
And why'd you
experts.
wait 3 days?
Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what happened in 3 days that made you say, yo, let me go check that out?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
No, that's true.
Wow.
So that makes sense why he wouldn't fight it. Because
The-
I was confused
No,
why
no.
he wouldn't fight.
It's not the fight, it's that he didn't take a deal.
I mean, that's what I
Did
mean.
he
Take the
take the
deal.
deal?
That's what I
Because
mean.
it's still-
That
even
take
if
the
it's-
deal of
yeah.
100. How much? It was like what? 150
100 something
days?
days.
So
100
ASAP's betting that his testimony,
3 months?
Relly's testimony And the video will not be enough. And it is pretty circumstantial. I don't think they have a dead to rights ASAP shot this guy case.
Yeah.
Right.
But it looks terrible.
The optics of it.
It looks terrible.
Just
Well,
looks
if he
bad
has
no
a great
matter
lawyer,
what.
which I feel like he would.
Yo, shouts out, speaking of lawyers, I saw a picture of her.
Dirk's
lawyer?
Yeah.
Why
That's what it's not playing around.
is she bad like that?
It's to distract.
I'm just curious. If I'm a judge, whatever she said,
He didn't do it?
He didn't do
Why
shit.
didn't you say so? Get him out of here.
Actually, let Dirk out based on his law.
I heard that song all his life.
He's turned his life around.
All my life.
Shout out Dirk, man.
That was an aside. But yeah, that's what's going on with Rocky and Relly.
Okay.
Yeah, now I know. Yeah, I wouldn't take the deal either. If that's what I want.
Because you're like,
I'm not
it's a
taking
sure
the deal.
thing.
Because there's no video footage of the shot.
But
No,
if they
at
gets
all.
convicted, they said it's how many
24.
years? 24 years.
Yeah.
Yo, you're not giving me 24 years for shooting someone's knuckle.
And my wife is Rihanna.
Like they gotta
playing
stop.
with me.
They gotta stop
playing with me.
You're gonna put me in jail for 24 years for shooting someone's knuckle?
The thing that helps him is
That they couldn't find
they couldn't find the gun that he shot with, right?
Yeah, come on.
If they found a gun that had the GSR,
Yes,
all they
that's-
could do is say we found guns in his home.
Yes, registered.
They're
legal.
all registered, and it didn't look like any of them were fired.
And
Because
that's
it wasn't
the key.
that. And it
And
wasn't that. It wasn't
I
those.
think they did an investigation on the shell casings that Relly brought and the
Said-
guns that they found from Rocky,
And said that
and they had excluded it because I don't think it matched.
It matched, right?
So, yo,
You don't gotta let
why
this
is
stand
he?
on
What
in
is he
that
doing?
case.
Ask Rocky. Why do you have to do this?
Rocky
Why don't you just
said
ask
that
Rocky
Relly's-
for some money? He want money
Rocky
from.
said that Relly just jealous.
He wants
jealous.
money from. So Rocky, give him
mad.
some
Yeah.
bread then.
One of
man.
them dudes from the hood that not doing well. So
Just
he
well,
mad.
I don't understand that. That's so crazy to me.
Which explains why the ASAP name is dead off of those guys. Because Ferg said there is no more really ASAP.
Oh, I thought he said
obviously
I'm
there's
still
a lot of dis-
ASAP, even though my name's on there. Is that what he said?
No, he said no.
He said I'm not.
It's
A$AP.
just me and ASAP Rocky have been doing all the heavy lifting, and it's over for everybody. I mean, because like you guys are not really doing much.
Yo, shout
But
out
ASAP 12.
Shout out the Locks and
all
people-
the groups that stay together.
Groups that stay together. man.
Wu-Tang, no matter how much fights they get into.
together. Just shout out the groups that didn't shoot each other.
Well,
I mean, know that.
and how many? Because I feel like every other group.
No, I'm just saying. Shout out the guys that when we were growing up, that they were a group, and to this day they're older
still
and they're
cool
still
with them.
cool with each other, like that friendly.
That's
Like I
it.
didn't like when I saw like shout out 50. I didn't like when 50 was saying, about like Banks, like what I mean. Like
Banks.
I don't
maybe
like.
about Young Buck because he's from the South.
I don't
and
like.
Nice man,
I don't
but-
like that. I don't get to see 50 and like they obviously have theirs, but to not see 50 Banks and Yayo, it's just
and
I feel
Young
it's
Buck.
like,
I mean, even the game,
Yeah,
but I get it. The
we-
ones that
I
you really
get
grew
that.
up with, you understand.
Yeah,
Like,
the New York boys. You're not going sour on the New York boys.
But that's why the Lloyd
but
Banks
it's
one
just
is
like the
confusing
Banks because Yayo was
he's
good
New
with
York.
Banks. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's so, and then I don't like the
Cameron Jim Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that they're doing that, even though maybe
and by the way,
it's for fun. But
Jim Jones is a phenomenal rapper right now. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys.
and
You guys
he's still
can
a
sit
phenomenal
here-
rapper, and he's
you
still
can-
getting better.
That's what I'm saying.
He's sick.
He's one of those people that
Jim
he
Jones
hit his
is
lick
fire.
2018, and he's just been going up. So say
Jim
what you guys
Jones is
want. He's
fucking
gonna
fire, yo.
put it in a verse.
I want a
and-
record with Jim Jones.
Yeah, no, that's
I'll be honest.
for sure.
I'll be honest.
He knows how to rap, and he knows that. So whatever the indictment, he's not from Harlem. This and that. I understand. I get it. But
I don't understand anything. We're off on the earth.
He's a great. He's dope. But,
Right, y'all. That's my
anyway,
time.
Yeah, it's his time. He's got.
yeah, that's the time, ladies and gentlemen.
79. We'll catch y'all up next time with a deeper episode.
No, this is deep. Pause. Wow.
Whoa.
Wait, why am I not looking at my
Yo.
camera?
Nah, because we wanted to do a shorter episode and we ended up doing a regular length.
No, it's a little bit shorter.
It's a tiny bit
It's shorter
like-
by 10.
Tiny bit shorter. Pause.
Pause.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, likes, comments.
Wait, when did you put on
subscribe.
headphones? I thought you said you don't use headphones.
No, he
I
had
wasn't
to.
trying to, but then it just fit with the hood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sayonars. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to take a listen to and watch. You might want to sit down for this. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and share it to all of your friends, family, anyone you care about, people you don't care about, anybody that you want to hear them out or you want to air them out. And guarantee we'll be back very soon to give you more tea. And I'm not talking about Trivelle.
This concludes our broadcast.
You might want to sit down for this.